Dude, come here. Dude, what have you put in that? That was absolutely mental.
Yeah, it was good.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was, did you see it? Like, there was one lap that had me like, and somebody just sent me the link to the race stats right at the end, so I didn't see it, but I have it for tomorrow so I can give it a proper breakdown. Where did you come? Did you win your group?
Yeah, one class.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. My gosh.
No, it's good.
Mighty God. Let's just have a look. Let's just. Wow. That was screaming down the track. Like, yeah. So gobsmacked because, like, when I saw you, obviously it seems like you've kept it down. I was speaking to your dad earlier on. You didn't show your hand, is what your dad said. That last lap, rush.
Yeah, it was good. Like, cars feeling good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Gonna save a little bit for tomorrow, yeah? Do it all again tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Thank you.
See you in a bit. Wow. You're welcome. Wow. We weren't going to do any more interviews today, but you know what? Come on, we're with the legend, Ben Robinson, mate. The car wasn't ready. Couldn't get it started. And all I see was vroom, with these LED headlights. And what happened? Because you came out there and absolutely went flat out.
So where you heard the red room, basically we had a wide open throttle mat set, so we couldn't fix that in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Had to cut that session short. We got it sorted, right? We had about 10 minutes left to go, right at the very end of it.
Yeah.
Loaded on an old map, went up and down the gears, all sorted, out we go. Never been on the track before, took probably 2 laps to get to know it. And then just went for it, went quicker and we ended up in second place.
I know, he got 114, didn't he?
Yeah.
Look at the team. 114, and that's what I said. Ben's going to go for it. He's going to mess around, he's just going to go for it, mate. Right, so we'll do it all again tomorrow?
Absolutely.
4 rounds tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Wow, and what an exciting and eventful season opener of round 1 at Anglesey. All the drivers gave it their all. However, they have to come and do it all again tomorrow. So let's see how round 1 at Anglesey ended. So starting with the classic and retro class, in first place on a 1:16.359 we have Andy York in a K-Swap Peugeot 205 with Yorkie Racing. Second place on a 1:19.868 we have Andy Gray in a Nissan S14A with Fury Auto Works. Third place on a 1:19.921 we have Radu Stan with a Mazda MX-5 with Kai Mako. Fourth place on a 1:24.079 we have Phil Ackley in the BMW 328i with Zero Demon Motorsports. And finally in fifth place on a 1:30.913 we have Michael Greenborough in the Vauxhall Corsa with Team Law. In the club and class, way out in first place on a 1:18.565 we have Dan Buckingham in the Honda Civic Type R FK8 with BTT Motorsports. In second place on a 1:20.104 we have Clive Hopwell in the VW Sirocco with MMT Performance. In third place on a 1:20.909 we have Martin Cowley in the Ford Fiesta ST with Turbo Technics. In fourth place on a 1:21.063 we have Stuart Hyde in the Honda Civic Type R with Team Limit R. In fifth place on a 1:24.038 we have Jonathan James in the Honda Civic FN2 with Evos Racing. In sixth place on a 1:24.146 we have Stephen House in the Mini Cooper SR53. In seventh place on a 1:27.959 we have Joe Bullen in the Mini Cooper JCW with Joe 90 Racing. And finally in eighth place on a 1:30 130.557, we have Thomas Siddons in the Ford Fiesta ST with MMT performance. So for the Pocket Rocket, coming in first place on a 116.112, we have Andrew Kime in the Citroen Saxo with Team Custom. In second place on a 117.005, we have Michael Hume in the Renault Clio 182 with CR Engineering. In third place on a 117.071, we have James Allen in the Honda Civic EJ9. In fourth place on a 120.061, we have Mark Roberts in the Renault Clio 172 with JRP Racing. In fifth place on a 122.776, we have Stephen Wilkinson in the Renault Clio RS with Team W Racing. In sixth place on a 123.828, we have Anthony Mann in the Honda Civic. In seventh place on a 124.170, we have Laura Tebbs in the Renault Clio with Midnight Motorsport. In eighth place on a 124.769, we have Alistair Hamilton in the Renault Clio 197 Cup with TRH Racing. And finally, in ninth place on a 131.703, we have Nathan Gibson in the Ford Fiesta ST with NG Motorsports. So going on to the Club 2-wheel drive, way out in front on a 112.014, we have Adam Blair in the Audi RS3 from Darkside Motorsports. In second place, we have that very quick Astra GSI on a 115.413 from Johnny Fletcher with Team Durinza. In third place on a 115.453, we have the Opel Astra driven by Luke Catehorn from Midnight Motorsports. In fourth place on a 115.781, we have Stuart Summers in the Citroen Saxo with a live tuning. Fifth place on a 116.019, we have Luke Woodhouse in that very consistent VW Golf GTI. In sixth place on a 116.022, we have Mike Butler in a BMW M3 with Francis Clark Motorsports. In seventh place on a 116.862, we have Christian Holmes in a Renault Clio Sport with Custom SMC Motorsports. In eighth place on a 129.121, we have Peter Houston in the Mazda RX-8. And finally, last but not least, and unable to finish, was Thomas Mitchell in the BMW M3. Moving on to the Club 4-wheel drive class, with only seconds, and I mean seconds, between them. In first place, with all the razzle, with all the dazzle, we have the one, the only, Michael Osborne in the Mitsubishi EVO 6 with Osborne Motorsport on a 113.042. In second place, with only a hundredth of a second, we have the mighty Rick O'Connell on a 113.837 in the Mitsubishi EVO 6 with Garrow 24 Motorsport. In third place, on a 114.393, we have Andy Grady in the Mitsubishi EVO 9 with GR Performance. In fourth place, also on a 114.738, only a hundredth of a second, we have Alexander Volkov in a Nissan GTR R35A Volkov Motorsport. In fifth place, on a 115.701, we have Delano Racing with the one and only Dean Taylor in the Mitsubishi EVO 7. And finally, in sixth place, on a 116.037, we have Craig Cotton in the Mitsubishi EVO 6. Moving on to the pro classes, starting with the Club Pro, way out in front, in first place on a 112.218. We have Josh Barrett in the Caterham 620R with Barrett Racing. In second place on a 114.356, we have the one, the only, Ben Robinson in the Noble M12 with Yum Yum Racing. In third place on a 117.637, we have Eric Holmes in the Mitsubishi EVO 6 with MB Garage Motorsport. In fourth place on a 118.909, we have Sam Carr in the Mazda RX-7 with Mazda R. And finally, in fifth place on a 123.530, we have Jeff Kershaw in the Ford Focus with Turbo Technic. And finally, we have the Pro class and the Pro Extreme class. In first place on a 108.909, we have Colin Darwood in the Mitsubishi EVO 6. In second place, less than a second behind first, on a 109.161, we have the one and only Chris Cherry in the Mitsubishi EVO 5 with Cherry Racing. In third place, on a 110 on all the threes, we've got Simon Griffiths in the Ginetta G55 with Innovation Racing. On fourth place, on a 111.1728, we have Bradley John in that very fast Mitsubishi EVO 9 with Riverside Motorsport. In fifth place, on a 112.651, we have Matt Webb in the Mitsubishi EVO 9 with Webb Motorsport. And finally, in sixth place, not running the usual car, but running a car that was in the lower class to get points. On a 119.901, we have Luke Sedzikowski on the Honda Civic FN2 with Tegra Racing. Then finally in the Pro Extreme class, in first place with no other competition, on a 108.629, we have Rob Boston in the Ginetta G55 with RBR Tegra Racing. That's the scores on the doors, on to round 2. Greetings and salutations, it's BiggieJDM and we are here for round 2 of Time Attack at Anglesey. Now listen, yesterday was breathtaking. Like, I think what it was, some people were just testing the cars out for the first time, hadn't ran them since Snetterton, or the first time actually joining Time Attack. So we're not sure what the car could do, but now I think people have a bit more confidence in the car. So you're going to see some different, I believe we're going to see some awesome performances today. So they've added in an extra part in the circuit, which we're going to find out some more information about. So hopefully, even though people have learned the track from yesterday, there's still a little bit more to learn. Times will be different, so let's see what happens. Right about now, the racing Hondas have been out. They've already had the warm-up, so the next round's going to be practice. So we're going to speak to some of the team, try and speak to some of the people who we didn't speak to yesterday, check out some of the Pocket Rocket guys and Clubman teams, see what's going on there. Let's go. Greetings and salutations, and we are here for day 2 of Time Attack. And first interview of the day, we are with Matt Webb. How are you, dude?
Very good.
Yeah?
Good.
Now, yesterday's Evo was really looked awesome on the track. It looked really nice. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I bought it about a year ago off a guy that wheel-to-wheel raced it.
Yeah.
And we've done a fair bit to it, but the basis, it had a Norris Designs 2.2 engine, runs a Drent sequential, now runs Alcon brakes all round. We've just put Nitron 3-ways on it to sort the suspension out, because the old suspension on the car fell apart 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And to be fair, I've driven it 5 times now.
Really?
So learning the car. I haven't been in Time Attack since 2010.
Wow.
So I was in an RX-7 back in club class then, but jumped back in with the pro class in a different car. But yeah, just want to enjoy it, which is exactly what we're doing. Car's been really reliable the weekend so far. Haven't driven here, but yeah, it's going well.
It's nice. Tell me a bit about the actual build. Where did it start?
So I think Barry, the guy that owned it before me, probably built it from a brand new Evo 9 RS in 2007.
Really?
So it was built into a production car, race car for Castle Combe, and then evolved into a special GT car where you could run wider wings, fiberglass doors, and developed from there. And then he stopped racing 3 years ago.
Right.
At 70, bless him.
Really, bless his soul.
I bought it from him then, and we've just gone through it and renewed stuff that needed renewing, that was old and a bit tired, and that process will continue for a little while.
Wow. So what time do you get yesterday? Like, how did you run yesterday? How was that?
We ran a 111.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Which was good. I was pleased with that, because we started the day running 116, so we dropped 5 seconds, which all I can really hope for is just the times, really. And then today again, another different circuit, because we've added in the other loop for the international circuit, so we'll just see how we go.
Wow, okay.
So it's another, it's only a slightly different loop out the back of the circuit, but it's another bit to learn and whatever, so we'll just build into it and see how we go. We're still only running it on boost setting 2 of 10.
Wow.
And we'll probably stick with that this weekend. Maybe turn it up a bit for the final later.
Yeah, we like turning the beast up for the final. Thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate it.
Nice to see you.
And good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Hope to see you on the podium.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Greetings and salutations. Now, we've been wanting to do this interview for quite a long time. We spoke to him last time at Snetterton, but listen, this is one of the most favourite iconic cars, not just for Time Attack, but for Jap culture in general. And with Alexander Volkov, how are you doing?
Hi guys,
Yeah?
all good, yes.
Good, with Volkov. So tell me a bit about your GTR.
Yeah, it's all running well. Looking forward to today's race. You know,
Yeah.
we had a few issues with boost pipes blowing off yesterday.
Yeah.
As we went through it, and yeah, it all seems to be working. All the DIY stuff we did seems like it might get us through the day. You know.
Yeah.
So let's hope for the good one.
So how did you do yesterday? Because I've got some fantastic footage
Yeah, it was good.
of you yesterday.
It was good to start the day. It was
Yeah.
really good. I started the day.
Yeah.
And then obviously I went through the tires before I knew it. and then as I was upping the boost, my pipes were just blowing off. So we end up in a bad situation at finals, which is we learn from it, you know.
Yeah.
And then hopefully today it's gonna be a better day. You know?
How much boost are you running?
But I've tried 1.7 by now, and it holds, and we're gonna go up from now on.
Really?
Yeah.
Up for 1.7?
Oh yeah. we've got 2.2 bar to send.
2.2 bar! Wow! Look at this. Right, so from last year, where were you from last year to now? Like,
Oh, okay. We joined championship. Last year we did a single entry.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in terms of a car?
yeah, in terms of the car, like what upgrades have you?
I did do fuel upgrades.
Yeah,
We still need to work on that as well.
Yeah.
And we're learning new tire setup.
yeah,
A little bit, few aero modifications. But
yeah,
because it was such a big learning curve last year,
Yeah.
the car was just built.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know, so kind of getting used to it and see what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna proceed.
yeah. If it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Wow, this looks absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? You've got a business as well. I've been following your your Instagram, and so many happy customers are going in with awesome builds, coming out with fantastic cars. Tell me a bit about what you do.
Yeah, as you know, when we work long hours and just enjoy it, you can't really call it work, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like living a dream.
Yeah, it's living a dream.
But I come in the morning, I come to open the unit up, and I smell a little bit of fuel, a little bit of this and that, a little bit of oil here, everywhere, and you know, it's just like, oh, it gives me a buzz. And this is what I do. It's,
Yeah.
No, you can't call it a job. Every day is something different.
Yeah.
You make something faster, something handle better. Just love it, man. And you
Yeah.
should come and see us.
Yes, we want to. We definitely want to. We wanted to come over in the
finding a
winter,
time for both
but it's
ways.
just time, isn't it? Yeah, we definitely want to come over. But look at this, just for people who don't know, because just tell people about the spec of the car.
Yeah. So, car is built for 1500 horsepower,
Wow.
flywheel. We don't really know what we're running. I guess 1000, or you know, if we're really turning the boost up.
Yeah.
If we need to, or you see on some tracks like this, you can't really turn it up. So, spec is still 3.8 standard, but fully forged.
Yeah.
Limited slip diffs to build transmission, nitro suspension, etc. You know, big brake kits.
Yeah. So is this an out race car, or is it still a road car? Is it road legal?
It kind of looks a road car.
Yeah. It's not road legal, is it?
We've changed a few things, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is fantastic. So what time do you aim to get today then?
You see, I don't jump before I walk. Or
Yeah.
what should I say? Yeah, I don't talk before I walk.
Yeah.
So let's see how we get on.
Yeah.
And, hopefully we can jump at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Let's see what the results are.
Thank you very much. You've been fantastic. And you're a great guy too. Thank you very much. Right, so we're back again with Darkside Motorsport, and I'm telling you, if you didn't see yesterday, this was absolutely moving. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so obviously, I think I mentioned yesterday, it's the first time I've done time attack. And,
Yeah.
we were a little bit quick in the club class. I think we were two and a bit seconds up. So, obviously we had some talks with the organisers yesterday evening. They've ended up moving us up to Club Pro.
Right, so you've been moved up a class to Club Pro then?
Yeah.
Wow, because this was rapid. So,
We're going to struggle in Club Pro though.
But-
I don't know what power these other guys are running, but
big power.
this is like 420, 430.
So, have you got like scope to bump the boost up, or
Not really, not on this spec.
not at this spec?
No, I think the Club Pro you can have flat floor and sequential. This is obviously no flat floor, it's just DSG.
Right.
We're on engine. It's not a built engine, so either we build it and come back next time with more power.
So how do you feel about that then? Like, do you feel that you shouldn't be bumped up, or you should have stayed in that class, or?
It's an hard one really, because I dare say yesterday's circuit probably suited this a little bit more. We've got the good tyres, we've got the driver. So, but again, looking at the times that club class are doing today, we would have still been 2 seconds up. So yeah, probably did need to move up a class, but if we'd have known that from the outset,
you would have planned for it, basically.
But they've let us keep the points yesterday, which is good.
Okay, good.
But again, going forward, to be competitive or to try and win this class, we're going to have to do something.
So you won the class. You won the class yesterday, then. Okay, good. Wow. Okay. Well, good luck for today then. I know it's kind of different because I guess you're going to be in a different class, and I know if you're in the Club Pro, some of those Evos.
That Noble,
that Noble, yeah.
Catering's going to be.
Yeah, Catering's going to be good.
With it.
Ben Robinson in the Noble, we're good friends here. He is right now, so I'm going to go and talk to him in a second. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, and good luck with everything.
Nice one. Cheers.
Where are you going?
I just like chatting to everyone, mate.
Yeah. We're gonna come and speak to you now, Ben. We may as well come and speak to you. Don't run. Don't run from the inevitable. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, good.
You came on the track yesterday late and smashed it.
It was yeah, yesterday was good fun. I mean, it was difficult. It was difficult, but today I've got a much better feel for the track, I think.
Yeah. Much
better feel for the track.
Yeah.
We swapped the front tyres over because the old tyres were about 6 years old, and I'm pretty sure they were gubbed when we even put them on. Yeah. It's going to be a bit harder today though, because we've got the likes of the Dark Sides joining us.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's a fast car.
It's a very fast car. We were just talking to him as well, and I know they have been moved up a class, so.
Well, it probably shouldn't have been in that class to begin with. I mean, it's a factory-built race car.
Yeah.
So I actually think it should be above where we are, but the rules are the rules, so we can stay in it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
But
get ready for
it's going to be hard to chase them down.
I mean,
it's a full-on race car that's also been tuned.
Hello, for your driver.
So yeah, it'll be hard.
So how's the Noble then? Like, let's just have a quick look at
we'll get qualifying underway.
Yeah, Nobles were good today.
Yeah.
Didn't have. We've gone over it this morning. There weren't any issues with it at all that we could find. Done the tyre pressures. Got the camera set up today, which we couldn't do yesterday. And yeah.
How was new tyres?
New tyres made a big difference this morning compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Because on the fronts we had, as I say, a very old set of Pirellis. Put on the new set of AR1s and made a massive difference. I'm not washing out in the corners anymore. It's actually starting to grip. We've got a little bit of an issue with the battery, but we're on top of that. But yeah, it's all good.
So you've already been out for.
So yeah, we've done a warm-up. I think we did a 133, 134 or something like that.
Top of the group, yeah?
Yeah, top of the group, but again, it's only warm-up. So whereas they're trying to make sure that their car's working and stuff, I'm trying to learn the track as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So come later on in the day, when everyone starts turning their power up, then it'll be a different matter, I think.
Well, you know, we're always rooting for you, Ben.
Thank you, buddy.
We're always rooting for Ben and the Yum team. Take care, we'll catch up with you in a minute. Thank you very much. Right, so this was the winner of the Coach Stream class yesterday. Like, they just let a 355. Look at it. Don't know where the owners are. I think they're just busy, so I'm going to see if I can spot what I think I know in the car. That to me looks like a K24 block, to be fair. Running a big Garrett Turbo, maybe 770. That's the same as what's in Zuki. Wow, what a build! What an actual build! Look at those brakes. This was so quick. And remember when it was pounding it down the straight and it just braked, and then it was able just to get off. These are the brakes that are responsible. These outcome brakes. Crazy. Just stopped. Just see 150 miles an hour. Stop dead. That's what it is. So as you can see, Zuki's not here, and I think what's happened is they've had the issue with the watering system in the car. Obviously the water system meant to spray in the engine to when it's on boost and when it's going, but it was doing it constantly, causing issues with the car. And what's Luke's had to do, Luke's has had to use an FN2, which was one of the Honda cars, a spare car, just to get some points for the day, which isn't ideal because, you know, Zuki and the NSX is a fan favourite. Not only that, you know, it's not a great start to the season, but you got to do what you can do. As my nan says, if you haven't got a horse, you got to ride cow. So this is what they're doing, and I just rate the competitiveness of Tegma Racing. So they're running the FN2 at the moment, just to get some points, which is better than nothing. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Right, so listen, on the Pocket Rocket class, these two minis were absolutely fantastic, but this one here, number 286, it was absolutely running things yesterday. It was absolutely fantastic. It's Stephen House in this one, absolutely running things yesterday. I wonder if we can go and speak to him, because this was beautiful. We saw this Mini Cooper yesterday and it was absolutely fantastic. It was keeping up. I didn't see many people take it. It was really, really fast. So with the driver at the moment, Steve, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good. Can you tell me a bit about your Mini?
I've had it 8 years.
Yeah, really?
Just progressively built it up.
Okay.
So this is first full year of time attack. So
okay.
I thought I'd give it a go.
Yeah, we didn't see it last year, but it's nice. It's absolutely fantastic. So what modifications has it got? How have you built it and where did it start?
It's had many different builds, but I ended up in the end swapping the supercharger out for a turbo.
Right. And any turbo in particular, or?
Owen's development.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it's all everything's changed on it.
Yeah.
I've just got to learn to drive it.
No, it looked really, really well. Looked really, really well. So how quick is it at the moment?
About mid-table at the moment. So
yeah.
But that's my driving more than anything else.
Okay. It looked really fantastic. It sounded good as well. Sounded great. What brake horsepower has it got?
That's about 350.
Wow, 350. Thought so. It was very, very quick. Very, very quick. It seemed really, really quick. Yeah. So was it bog standard when you had it and you just built it up progressively, or? Really? Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow.
Too much power for
yeah.
It spins up too much.
Yeah. Have you got, I guess, do you have it on switchable maps, or just have
turn it down?
Yeah, turn it down and stuff. Cool.
Trying different ways at the moment.
Yeah. Fantastic. Do you have an Instagram or anything? Where can people find you? Like, is it on Instagram?
At House Stephen.
Yeah, at House Stephen.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, we appreciate the time. I know you guys have got to go back out now for the practice, so I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much. Thanks. I really, really appreciate it. Wow, thank you. Right, so I'm with Joe Bullen and Joe 90 Racing. Now we're keeping it quick because the guys have got to go back out for practice, but can you just tell me a bit about your car?
Yeah, so it's a Mini Cooper R50, raced last year in door-to-door at Lyddon, and then just wanted to transition over to obviously like long track this year. Yeah. But yeah, so it's just R50 track car. Yeah, just with livery, bright, nice and bright.
Yeah, let's just start with the livery. Who did it?
So the sign guy done the livery. So he designed it, done the livery, chose all the colours. And then just put it together. But yeah, I wanted it last year. I did black and fluoro yellow, and I just wanted to mix it up this year. And
it looks good. It stands out, dude. Definitely on the camera. Definitely on the camera. So where did it start? Was it just a standard?
Yeah, so he started off as a Mini 1. And then obviously, so it's just a Cooper.
Yeah.
And then it was made a full cage, went into like a track car.
Yeah.
I built it as a track car already built, and then just developed it, and then this year changed it again, so it's had all the new, obviously like rear subframe suspension.
Yeah.
So yes, I know it's just it needs more power, but yeah, no, it's.
What brake horsepower is it?
So it's probably about just under 150 now.
Okay.
So it's down on power compared to the rest of the class. But for a Cooper, it's good power.
Yeah, of course it is.
But,
you know, it's better to have like standard reliable power than you know, it go fast for one round and then you're out for the rest of the round.
Yeah,
so
I don't have to worry about overheating. I can literally just for 6 or 7 laps just push.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice to drive it sort of flat out rather than have to worry about power. But
yeah,
no, it's good fun. Yeah, no, it's
no, that's amazing. What's the next modification you're going to do to it?
I'll probably I've only just had the suspension fitted, so it's really probably just dialing in that. There's no really more I can do engine wise, so it'll just be a bit more confidence in it. I've never driven any of the tracks, so I've not done, obviously this is the first time at Anglesey, I've not done any of the time attack tracks either, so like Cadwell, none of them. Right. So it's learning the tracks first, and then just seeing how it goes. But then potentially it would be obviously have run an R53, so we obviously and then probably run the supercharger and do it as a
go from there.
So yeah, learn the car hopefully this year, and then probably come back next year as a proper supercharged R53. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. Look at the interior. Amazing. We love this. I know you got to go out, so thank you very much.
No, right, cheers.
Yeah, and I guess people can find you at Joe 90 Racing. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, no, thank you.
Very much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Good luck in the practice as well. Cheers. Right, so it's time for the practice. Classic and Retro, Clubman and Pocket Rocket. It's going to be fantastic. Now remember, it's just a practice. Points don't count in this round. We're going to see how the drivers perform. So let's see. We've got Ryan Stan at the front, we've got Ava at the front, we've got a Bullen in the Mini Cooper, we've got Turbo Technics in the Fiesta, we've got the Clio, we've got Laura in the Clio, followed by another Clio. That Saxo is absolutely rapid. We've got the Honda Civic, got another Clio, got a Fury down there, we've got Yorkie in the 205. Yorkie won it yesterday because that K-Swap 205 is just absolutely rapid. Then you've got the Corsa down there, and then we've got the other Mini Cooper, followed by the 2 MMT performance cars, the Sirocco and the Fiesta. This is going to be interesting because people have seen the track from yesterday and I think they're going to want to turn it up, so let's see how it goes. Admittedly, not knowing all the names of the drivers and teams, I'm still intrigued to see exactly how the Pocket Rocket, Clubman and Classic and Retro classes perform. These drivers put everything into what they do. And they're off! It's the Pocket Rocket, Clubman, Classic and Retro. First round, we've got the Evos car going round for the first round. Wow, look at Laura. That Mini is very quick.
Where each car has got a bit of space for itself. We can look a little bit at 30, 40 years ago, the aftermarket was as well, more seduction, and people were able
And trust me, these guys are fantastic. It's so good to see. It's just making me want to get my car up.
quite reliable, and it was quite affordable to do. Relative to cottage industry of people building in their homes these they didn't really have that many racetracks.
Trust me, you know, I'm kicking myself because I'm thinking I should have brought my car. I should have entered here today, but all in good time, all in good time. My assessment just on the practice, and remember it's only practice, I'm not fully turning it up yet, but it seems that that Mini Cooper, Stephen's Mini Cooper, you think about that Saxo that went behind me, Stephen's R53 Mini Cooper, Furious S14, no, the MMT Sirocco, all seem fast, all seem fast. We'll see. So now it's time for the practice session for the club 2-wheel drive, club 4-wheel drive. I'm telling you, right, Volkov is one to watch. One to watch. I know he's got more boost there. If he turns it up to 2.2 beats and like GTR, it's over. It's over. You've got Francis Clark in the 53. You've got the Saxo. Oh, Summers in the Saxo. You've got Christian Holmes in the Clio. I'm telling you, that's nice. You got Luke in the Golf GTI area motorsport, very very nice. You got Luke Darkside Racing in the Midnight Motorsports UK, very very good, very very nice. You got the BMW, and then you got the Motorsports 24 Mitsubishi EVO. I can't wait, I can't wait. Let's see what happens. And we're off again. Craig cutting in the Mitsubishi EVO. Come on, Craig! And then we got Delano. Yes, mate! You know, oh, I got Osborne, yeah! You know it, you know it. That Osborne racer. Wait, that Osborne racing EVO. Yeah, I think he's going to be up in the next class. He's going to be up in the pro class soon. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going to happen here. Right, who's going to be the first one to come round? We'll see. We're going to see who's going to be the first one to come round. Let's go. Let's go. Look at Volkov now. Wow. Whoa. He's turned that beast up, mate. He's turned that beast up. Wow.
You may have driven this track in the past, or you may have driven it on a simulator.
Got the Colin Francis BMW there, right there. Then you got Christian, the Clio. Yes! Very nice pull on that. And you got the Saxo. Summers in the Saxo, well, dark side, and then Luke in the GTI. All consistent, all very consistent. Looking good.
Exactly what to do. And so the warm-up and stuff are also really important.
Wow.
R&D time.
Nice, nice.
To make little tweaky changes to their cars because when they head into the their lap times are.
Nice. And then you got Osborne. Woo! Wow! But Volkov is trying to catch it. Volkov is catching Osborne. This is going to be a good one. This is. I can't wait for qualifying in the final. Can you wait, Bob? I can't wait. took him on the corner. Christian Horner. Christian Holmes.
Competitive running, which it isn't necessarily worth
Woo, that carries 24 motorsport. Wow, Andy Grady in the Mitsubishi EVO 9. It's very consistent, that EVO 9 is, I'm telling you. Christian Horner in the clear looks very good, faster than last year, a lot faster. Andy Grady with the Evo with the DSG box, mate, I'm telling you. Hybrid Jap. The scores on the doors for that practice session, you got Volkov who got best, and I thought so because I think now he's got the boosting issues sorted out. Nothing's going to hold him back. Have to be careful there, but remember it's only practice. You got O'Connell in the Mitsubishi EVO, I think it's the Garage 24 Motorsport at 135, just 100/10ths of a second slower than Volkov. Got Osborne, who clearly hasn't turned his boost up yet, 135 as well. 200ths of a second slower, so there's nothing really to talk about in the top three. So we'll just see how it all goes. Remember, there's no points to be made in here, it's all to play for. Let's go to the pro class, pro extreme. See how that goes. Now it's time for the pro class. Oh my gosh, can't wait, can't wait. Now remember, you got Darkside in the RS3. He's been bumped up classes from the Club Pro, Club 4-wheel drive class to the Club Pro class. You got Josh in the 620R right at the front. You got the Turbo Technics Fiesta. You got the Samson's Motorsport Darwood. Mate, I'm telling you, that is rapid, and I think got the highest in the out of the warm-up in the last round. That's going to be crazy. You've got Holmes in the MB Garage Services car, and then you've got Cherry, gears away, Cherry, gears away, Cherry, yay! And then you've got Ben Robinson in the Noble. Wow, I can't wait for this. Look at this. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully we've got Sam in the RX-7 that's coming out today as well. That should be fantastic as well. Let's see what's going on. Can't wait for this one. Now remember, we haven't got the NSX and we haven't got Simon Norris in the Evo, but I guess it's still all to play for. The Janetta is still to come out as well, so let's go. Can't wait for this one. Right, so first coming round, you got the Darkside out of the RS3, that round, and then you got the Champion. He's going back round first of all. And you got the Turbo Technics Fiesta, who's come out next. You got Darkside, followed by Cherry, followed by the Noble. That looks so smooth, but I'm telling you, Cherry doesn't want to lose this. Cherry isn't going to lose this, so we're going to wait for a minute and see what happens, and then we're going to see how the guys perform. Let's see what scores on the doors are. And we've got that Riverside Evo, we've got the Trident 35. Straight away. We've got a Darkside car who's been bumped up a class, who's giving it his all. Can't wait for this. Let's see what's going to happen. Wow, break. Yum Yum. Wow. Very, very quick. Turbo Technics, Fezzer.
So now
Wow. You got the Janetta 355.
you need to make your way to assembly.
Wow, you got the Riverside Evolution there. Come on, Cherry. Whoa, look at Cherry racing, very quick. And you got wow, you got Sam in the RX-7. You got Tegra in the FN2. And you got your Ben Yum Yum. Wow, look at that back end.
Oh my goodness, we have, of course you're running a different layout. I thought that
and you got Darwin in the Riverside Evo. Wow, Evo, look at that. And the Janetta 35. Turbo Technics Fiesta, still coming round. Woo, Cherry! Riverside isn't letting him pass. It's only practice, lads. Chill out. Chill out. You got Sam in the RX-7. Nice. It seems like that is the end of practice. It's coming to an end now. So what we're going to do, we're going to break for lunch and we're going to go for the rounds which really score points, which is the qualifying and the final. So what we do know is Cherry Racing got the fastest in that round for practice in that group. So, but what we have to remember is Doward with Samsung Motorsports ran a 128 in the warm-up. So there's going to be some tweaking, there's going to be some moving around. I think in the next few rounds I'm going to turn up the boost. The next round you can probably see they'll turn it up a little bit, but I think they're going to leave the majority for the last one. So I'm going hard or go home, and this is round 2 at Anglesey. Let's break for lunch and we'll see if we can talk to some more people. Let's go. Unfortunately, that's as much time as we have in this episode from round 2 at Anglesey. Oh, it's getting spicy. So in part 2, we speak to some more race teams, find out exactly how the morning went as we cover the qualifying and final of Anglesey. Stay with us, always BiggieJDM. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, Biggie, big up yourself. If you can't, be careful. Tell somebody that you love them before you go to bed. Biggie who, Biggie what, Biggie when. BiggieJDM, tell a friend, tell all your friends. See you then.